most of you will probably want to be full-time students. So you'll come in as a full-time student and you'll do all of the classes required for that qualification, in which case you'll finish it in 6 months if you're starting at the Cert 3 level. Now, there is an option to be a part-time student as well. And often the question we get about being part-time students is, how much study would I have to do? So really, we're very flexible in terms of part-time study. So if someone just wanted to do the music theory class, that would be definitely a possible thing. The thing to think about, though, or realise is that you won't get the qualification, but we do have a lot of students that just come and pick a couple of classes that they're interested in, and they do those as standalone units, and that's completely fine as well. So I've got another question. If you do part-time study, do you often miss subjects from term 1 and term 2? Okay, this is a really good question. The second part of that question says you need to wait until the following year, and yes, you do. So the way that our study path works is that in the first semester we offer the Certificate 3, and the second semester we offer the Certificate 4. Now, we do have a bridging course in between, so sometimes students decide they want to start halfway through the year, and in that case they do the bridging course in the holidays, and then they can go straight into the Cert 4. But if you're a part-time student in the Cert 3 in semester 1, what students tend to do is they take a couple of years, maybe two or three, sometimes even 4 years to get through all of the units.
So you are, I thought I would just quickly say, so you are able to then you can do a follow-on Cert 4 subject. So it doesn't mean you cannot study for the second semester. Mm-hmm. So if you were to do, for example, music literacy in the first semester and you pass that competency, you could go on and do basic harmony stuff at Cert 4 level in second semester. So you could still study part-time in Cert 4. You don't need your entire Cert 3 to do that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's quite common. You know, we have a lot of students that do that. They work through the Cert 3 and the Cert 4 over a few years. Next question, is there a part-time version of Music Performance Diploma?
Yeah, well, there's a part-time version of all the courses, really. It depends on how the timetabling works for you. You're able to pick and choose whatever sub competencies you can fit into your week. So yes, there is a part-time version, but again, there are certain you would have to have certain skills before you could go into that at that level.
And look, if you were someone that was looking at studying part-time, what we would actually do is discuss that with you at your audition. So Dan would have a talk to you about what it was you're trying to achieve, and then he'd recommend, it might not be Dan, it might be one of the other teachers, but they would recommend the best pathway for you to do the classes that you're interested in, and work out a way through those. Same if you're a sound student too, we would have an informal chat and interview where we could work out the best classes for you to do and work out a bit of a pathway.